Hello and welcome back to Lord Fenton Gaming Plays Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD-2D Remake. I'm your host Lord Fenton. In part 17 of Dragon Quest 2 HD-2D Remake walkthrough video, we're going into the castle town of Tantegel. Yes, that famous town, or say more like castle. As always, everyone like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Dragon Quest series videos like this. Do not forget to hit notification bells to be updated much more. In the last video, we visit Galen's home and then we visit Erdrick's Hollow. Very two fun places. Now in this video, we're going to the castle of Tantegel. Also has a nice town in it too. We're going to go ahead and see what has changed and what stayed the same. So let's not waste any more time and head towards southeast. We're going to go ahead and head to the castle town of Tantegel. So you just need to really go is southeast, east. Now, new enemies here, she slimes. Just like the slimes, very easy to kill. So, basically, you have a mixture of foes, or I should say about 5 levels below you, maybe 6 or 7 at the time. Also, a mix of weaker foes from the previous game. It's pretty nice, though, I'll definitely admit. If you want to, you can not fight, but I advise fighting at least once this way. You can mark them. And if they are really easy to kill and they drop something that you really want, well, you could definitely farm them. I'm going to try to do much as I can in this walkthrough is find some best ways to farm some seeds as well too. If I spot any foes that drops a lot of seeds in the process, even if it's in between episodes, I'll probably make a guide about it. This is probably a good game for a seed farming guide. Not like Dragon Quest 1 HD-2D Remake because... yeah, most of the seed foes were in the final area of the game. And besides, you just level up to a certain level and that's it. Oh, wow, Carl just gained a level. And let's see, Thorwhack. So the first spell, let me go ahead and talk about that, is Whack. That, of course, hits a foe and tries to kill him by magic. Now, this one is a much more powerful version. Tries to kill a group of foes. Now, please note the death spell line. That's what I'm going to go ahead and call it. Many foes can resist it. Bosses will definitely resist it. And now, a thing is you could get hit by those spells unless you have a certain item called a diamond. I have not found any yet or found any shops that will actually sell it because, I'm still exploring this game much as I can. If I do find it, like I said before, I'll point it out. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just keep on finding my way to the castle. And besides, I'm going to need some gold and such. And alright, there you go. Now, if I spot any creatures to farm, I will point that out as well, too, throughout the series. Probably be a separate guide. There's some more scare wolves we just defeated, so that's good. So we're almost close there. You see that sign? We're really close by. It just tells you Tantegel is now east. So from the sign, you go east, you should arrive there. Now, please note the map is much more shorter in this game of the Dragon Quest 1 lands than, of course, the actual Dragon Quest 1 lands. There'll be many missing places. I'll try to point them out as we go along. The roadside inn, well, that is definitely gone in this game. Welcome to the town part of Tantegel. So, yeah, there it is. Oh, wow, that is a nice view. If I remember right, the old school Dragon Quest music does play. Now, due to the fact that YouTube and, of course, Square Enix doesn't like me playing their music, well, actually, Square Enix and YouTube will remind me of it. Yeah, I can't play it. Now, the weapon and armor shop, this is just a nice refresher in case you decide to skip some farming. Yeah, you can now get some weapons and armor if you want to. They're alright. It could have been better. That's all I'm going to go ahead and say. We're going to go ahead and search this pot. That's Chimera Wing. Now, that would have been useful a while ago, but we have 2 characters that could cast the zoom spell. Now, this guy tells you about the double-edged slash. Yeah, that was dangerous in the first game, but not in the second game to the effect that when you do it, the Prince of Minho, I think he has that. And what happens is you have backup to heal you, which is real nice. So, let's go ahead and go to the inn. I'll explain about that once we do get inside. So, let's get there. Now we're inside the inn, so if you play Dragon Quest 1 HD-2D Remake, that's where the chest will be at. Unfortunately, it's not. Instead, it's at, if I remember correctly, Castle Mindenhall, or the town part of it. So a few things while I'm exploring here is this. Well, I'm getting some loot as well via treasure hunting. Now, in the other versions of Dragon Quest II, the Dragon Quest I lands, there's only 2 locations you could visit. The Tantegel Castle's one, however, the town part has been severely shortened, especially the NES version. Really, it is. And number 2 is the castle's still there. Now, the other location I will not reveal until the time is right. Seriously, I will not. I'm not going to spoil it until that point on. So let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, there is a blue door, so we're not going to get all the treasures here, but that's all right. We'll save that for another time. Oh, wow, 2 medical herbs. That is going to be really useful down the line. We're going to go ahead and do some more exploring. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and knock this all out today. That's a Dazzle Me Not. Oh, wow, that is really nice indeed. So let's go ahead and check this part as well. This is the item shop, so let's go ahead and see. Okay, just basic curative items and more. That is not bad. No diamonds, so our next visit after I check around here, make sure there's any more loot to treasure hunt. You guessed it, we're going to the church. Oh wow, the church still does look the same. That is really nice. So here's the deal. Any of the places you visit from Dragon Quest I HD-2D Remake, it's still around for the most part. And with a few exceptions, it may change a few things here and there, but still, it is really cool. Now, this woman's talking about the Celestial Sheen. Now, during the Dragonhorn's Towers video, yeah, the southern one and the north one, I actually grabbed the one in the north. Yeah, I decided to explore that. You should definitely explore that tower, the northern one, after you just crossed it from the south one. Seriously, reason being is the enemies are slightly harder there, and it's a little bit more, I should say, difficult for just navigating through the dungeon. However, the good news is you get some nice loot. Yeah, plus both towers each had a mini medal, so I was like, great. As well. Oh, wow. We're getting some nice treasure here. Okay, wait a second. That dude is in prison. Let's go and talk about him. Why am I here? Well, you did something bad, dude. Seriously. And yeah, exactly. You committed a crime. If you cannot do the time, don't do the crime. Simple as that. Okay, we're done with the church. You can save here if you want to. So our next stop will be the big house. Now, for those of you who are familiar with the Dragon Quest I, any version, including the HD-2D remake ones, there's the guy that will cure curses. I believe he still does. Oh, wow. The girl says, my father's a merchant. My grandfather is a curse curer. I have to be something. You could be an adventurer. Oh, wait. That's a bad idea. You can run an inn. Yeah, that's a safe job. Go ahead and when you grow up, buy the inn and run it. Now, we're going to go ahead and check this out. If you play Dragon Quest I HD 2D Remake, there will be 3 chests of different colors. Yeah, it's a pretty nice progress. Oh, wow, there's a red one here, so we got a Thieves' Key. And he's talking about some... Oh, yeah, that's the merchant. Oh, that is very good. Looks like he's doing very well. Really well. Okay, this is about curse curios, or in other words, curse items. Yeah, that's the hint from Nintendo Power. No, actually, it was a hint from the developers at the time of the NES version of Dragon Quest II. Yeah, they gave you a hint book in there, and they just tell you everything, which kind of spoiled it. They didn't tell you the final boss tactics, though. We'll talk about why that's bad. Anyways, in that shelf is the Bang Scroll. Go ahead and loot that up. I have not decided yet on who gets what until I feel like the proper time to do so. So let's go on down. We're going to go ahead and do some more exploring of the town before we get into the castle. Yeah, make sure you explore everywhere as much as you can. Open up any chest as much as you can. If you cannot, that's all right. That just means one thing and one thing only. Yeah, that means you don't have the proper key yet for the most part. All right, let's see here. Okay, nothing in the flower bed. Oh, yeah, those are nice flowers, by the way. Not better than the flowers I did in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yeah, I decided to work on a whole bunch of flowers in that game. I had different type of flowers too, and it paid off in dividends. Had a 5-star island town though, I will definitely admit. Hopefully next Animal Crossing game comes out sooner or later. For Nintendo Switch too. Okay, back to this game. Let's go ahead and do some more exploring. Now, go ahead and talk to this NPC. She's going to show you a very nice view. We're going to go ahead and look at it. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah, it just tells you about the castle and its history a little bit. Oh, wow. That is still very cool. Let's go ahead and explore much more. There you go. That was something for those of you who definitely played a lot of Dragon Quest 1. It sent somewhat shivers down my spine, but I cannot wait to crack that castle. That's all I'm going to go ahead and say. We will do it when the time is right, but not yet. I want to knock out some of these Dragon Quest 1 areas and locations. Let's look, and nothing there. Oh, that's a nice scarecrow. Oh, that is really cool and all that. Let's see here. And oh, here's a kid here. Okay, that's interesting. Let's go ahead and check. Nothing there. Let's go right at this very moment to go inside this house. As soon as I'm done checking behind said house, nothing there. I just want to make sure there's some more loot to get. Now, inside this house, let's see here. How's it going? He's like, she goes, I scrub. I work in this house. Blah, blah, blah. Now, inside the bathroom is a pair of boxers. They're not that great, but they're funny though nonetheless. It's a staple from much later Dragon Quest series games. Okay, he's talking about some history. That is nice. He talks about what Erdrick used and such. That's in his house. Yeah, we know what Erdrick did in the one of the other games or so. And yeah, that Erdrick's, they had a good time treasure hunting. Now, that is all done. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I get every piece of loot before we go into the castle. I want to make sure everything's all done. Then I will go in there to resume the story. As always, make sure you loot everything up before leaving a section of a town, or in this case, leaving towards the castle. Oh, wow, I did miss that. So behind the item shop is a minigame ticket. Right now I have 14. I'll explain about that situation in a proper episode, what they change with it. Yeah, you'll see. So we're done here. No more loot. So what we'll go ahead and do at this very moment, everyone, is get into the castle. This is what y'all been here for, really. Screw the town part. We just want to get in the castle. And it tells us behave. Yeah, dude, we will try to behave. let's go on in the castle. Welcome to Castle Tantegel. Yeah, the old school castle from Dragon Quest 1, Dragon Warrior 1, or whatever version you're playing. So we're going to go ahead and explore as much as we can. If we cannot loot anything, it'll be A, either behind a door, or B, in some cases, locked behind a chest we don't have a key yet for. Oh, don't worry. We will have a special episode when we get said keys again. Yeah, it's a new tradition I decided to make up. Seriously, I did. Yeah, thanks to Dragon Quest 3 HD-2D Remake. Oh, by the way, this stage will heal you fully of MP and HP. And yeah, this location's been tradition like that since any version of Dragon Quest 1 or Dragon Warrior 1. Well, actually, it's the NES version or the Falcon version, depending on your region that sells the consoles and the cartridge. Unless you're like me, you got free from Nintendo Power, more power to you. Yeah, you had to ask your parents to subscribe to Nintendo Power, and then Nintendo Power gave you Dragon Warrior 1 free. That's how I got into the series. Let me tell you, 1,000,000% worth it. So now I'm going to go ahead and do some more exploring. Okay, looks like the treasure room is locked behind a dark gray door. And there's 4 chests, 2 dark gray and 2 blue. So we can't get to the blue because of the dark gray door. And when I do find those keys, yeah, even if it's very close to the end of the game, I will do, like I said before, a special episode. All right, loot is all right so far. Nothing really special, but still, get it anyway, seriously. And yeah, this castle is large, and I am really happy for it. Compared to the other version, I mean, come on. I played so much of the other versions, and then at the time it was memory. They condensed the living heck out of it, and then they did the mobile port, and they probably condensed the living heck out of it still. In other words, it was a port from the other previous versions. Let's go on up. Now this is the west wing of the castle for the 2nd floor. So this is some royalty bedrooms and other places you could check out. So far, nothing here, so let's make sure we are finished here. Nope, nothing at all. Now, let's go into the other room. Now, inside the other room, talk to this merchant. After that, there's a pot here. Go ahead and check it out. And this is mini medal, and that is number 32. That's 32 out of 80. Yes, I am so glad I found the mini medal place. That was awesome. Now, we're done with this floor, basically. There's 5 more treasures. We cannot enter those rooms to get it. They're behind blue doors, so until we get a key for it, we can't do anything. So what we're going to go ahead and do at this time is go on down. Now, we're not going down the Witch's Road. Instead, we're treasure hunting in the castle. As always, treasure hunt before resuming any event in the story. Seriously, that could be any game. That could even be the Ultimate games. Let's see here. Definitely Final Fantasy. Dragon Age, if you get in a castle or something like that. Yeah, explore before resuming the story. Go treasure hunting. That's all I'm just telling you. Now we're at the back of the castle. See, there's the back here. There's the bushes, trees. Look like cliffs and more like mountains and such like that. In other words, you won't fall off the castle or fall into a ravine. Unlike a King's Quest game, where you fall into the moat. Yeah, the first 30 seconds, if you're not careful, you could get off that bridge and go, splash. And then the alligator will eat you. Okay, nothing so far. That's all right. I had fun. Anyways, we're almost done with this part of the back of the castle. So what we're going to go ahead and do is there's a place where we can go downstairs. I'm going to see if I could get any loot. Oh, he's talking about the sunstone. I'm just going to be mum about that. I am so glad they kept this shrine as well, too. Yes, it's a shrine. Let's check. Okay, 2 treasure chests. Okay, there's one. It looks like there's a drawer there. And a blue door. So we can't have access to it just yet. That's fine. Once we get the proper key for it, we'll have access to it. And the thing about the sunstone, I'm not going to spoil it further. For anybody who decided to skip the first game and decided to jump in straight into the second game, because either they heard reviews or other people. Play the first game first, just trust me. Now that we're done here, we're going to go ahead and do some more exploring of the castle before we actually resume the story, which is at the throne room. Alright, there's no treasures, a total of 7. 4, we cannot have access to it yet. Yeah, it sucks, but what can we do, right? So let's go ahead and talk about that. Oh, wow. She's getting some more history lessons, which is really good, though, I'll definitely admit. So let's check here. If I remember right, oh, this is a nice church. Well, you can save at the town part of the, this area. Yeah, if you need to save, go into town part, go into that church, save the game. I'm going to make sure I check everywhere before we go anywhere else. Okay, there's a blue door. Looks like there's probably some more loot. Yeah, it's a very familiar place. Oh, there's an electric floor. Oh, good thing we have that safe passage spell. The Prince of Cannock has that very early on, which was really nice and really helpful. Now, let's go on up. Now we're on the second floor of the castle eastern wing. Oh, wow. There's some nice stuff in case we need in the future. If a certain boss or two gives us serious trouble. And there is a normal treasure chest. Inside is noble garb. Oh, this is actually good. Let's go ahead and check it out. I think the Prince of Cannock can equip it. Let's see. Nope. Let's check out the... Okay, she has the bunny suit for now. Yeah, I kept that on her because of the defense. Looks like we can't equip it. Or more like we can't really use it because we have better gear. But that was very nice, though. I'm just going to go ahead and look real quick. I'm just curious if I could change her into a bunny. Yeah, I think it was Dragon Quest 11. If you have certain parts for Jade, the bunny costume, then she's like a bunny girl or something like that. Now I'm going to try to see. Okay, nope, we cannot. That's all right. So I think I'm going to do one more look-see before we go up in the throne room. Then it'll be a nice cutscene. Okay, we'll just put everything else back. There you go. Make sure you do check everywhere before going up, like I said before. Yeah, I'm going to repeat this throughout the series, so this way you don't miss any loot, right? You're all here for the loot. Seriously, you're really here for the loot. All right, let's look around. Nothing there. I'm just trying to remember if I miss anything. I'm going to check by that sage stew one more time. I might have missed something. Okay, there's 4 chests. There might be more. I think the other room had 2 or 3 more items. If I ever miss something, then hopefully I get a certain ability called Snoop. Nope. Checking the 2 pots. Already got those. Okay, we're done here. So what we're going to do now is go on up. Yeah, we're going to the throne room. So let's get up there as soon as we get to the second floor, aka the throne room. There'll be a cutscene.
This is the throne room, but where is the king?
Pray pardon the sudden intrusion. I am the Princess of Moonbrook, and these are my cousins of Middenhall and Cannock. We seek an audience with His Majesty.
Ha ha ha, Your Highness! Didst thou think I would forget thee so soon? But wherefore didst thou bring thy companions today? Ah, but of course! Thou hast invited the kingdoms of thy kin to join our little tourney.
My apologies, but what is this tourney of which thou speakst? We come here today to inform you of the massacre of Moonbrook.
Massacre? But Highness, surely thou jestest. Thou didst visit us but a day hence, and proposed that our armies partake in drills together.
I did?
Why, yes. Thou wert of the opinion that such a tourney would help ensure our knights were in prime condition. Preparations are already underway.
But how can this be? I have never before set foot in Tantegel till this very day.
Come, Princess, cease this game. Thou knowest full well thou wert here. Thou didst show to me the mark of Moonbrook.
I bore the mark.
But the mark of Moonbrook was stolen by the monsters, was it not, when they sacked the castle?
By the goddess, if this is true, then who did I meet? What is happening?
I am afraid, dear Chancellor, that thou hast been hoodwinked by a thieving fiend in a pretty dress. Ah, pretend you didn't see that.
Majesty, I thought thou wert to bed. Instead, I see thou hast been tending to thy duties most thoroughly.
Yes, yes, though it would seem not nearly thoroughly enough. Tell me, did this imposter princess happen to share aught else of note?
Well, She did inquire as to how one might reach the Dragonlord's castle from here. I endeavoured to dissuade her from making such a dangerous journey, but she did not appear overly concerned by my warnings.
The site where Erdrick bested the Dragonlord? What in blazes would the monsters be seeking there?
It would behoove us to find out. Speaking of which, what bringeth you three to Tantegel? Is it truly as the princess saith, hath Moonbrook fallen? Is that so? You young scions of Erdrick quest to slay the wicked Hargon, a perilous duty indeed.
We are well aware. And should there be any doubt in your mind as to our identities, we come bearing the marks of Cannock and Middenhall.
Most convincing. Yet, could one not conceive that the princess we received was the true royal, and you are the impostrous thieves?
What? No, our fathers bestowed the marks unto us, I swear. Look into my eyes and you will know that what I say is true. This is the steely gaze of a prince, not the shifty ogle of a base beast.
Yes, most convincing, I'm sure. But so was the princess who visited us but a day since. Lo, how my blood boileth to know that beasts masquerade as scions of Erdrick. As the ruler of the kingdom which gave the hero his title and birthed his bride, I will not stand for it.
Your Majesty, I neglected to tell you we have another artifact in our possession. One that proves our lineage beyond doubt. Show him.
My. The necklace gifted to the hero by his maiden, our fair Princess Gwaelin. That it should shine so brightly in your presence is proof enough that the hero's blood runneth in your veins. Pray accept my unreserved apologies, Highnesses. And, Princess, allow me to express my heartfelt condolences for thy kingdom's plight.
Thank you, Majesty.
How to proceed? If the High Priest Hargon is at large once more, we must exercise the utmost caution. Chancellor, tell the knight captains to stay their wooden swords. Instead, we must steal this city against invasion. Doubtless the monsters schemed to lure our knights out in lighter armor. They would have been lambs to the slaughter, if not for our visitors.
Verily our nation oweth them a great debt.
Forgive me, young heroes, but the Chancellor and I have much to discuss. Wait for me atop the battlements, and I will join you anon.
All I'm going to go ahead and say is that king is one loose cannon, seriously. Yeah, I mean, he just comes from behind the throne room, all drunk and stuff like that. So I guess after the I should say the scion Erdrick from the last game, and of course Princess Gwaelin. Yeah, it tells you very beginning of the game what happens, and yeah, because of that they left this guy behind. It must be some kind of cousin or something like that. That was a total mess up, and then his family line got worse and worse. Anyways, he wants to see us outside. But still, I mean, you don't come out of the throne room all drunk like that just to greet us. Yeah, that's rude. Seriously. Very rude on my part. So once I'm done talking to these NPCs, I'm going to go ahead and go to the balcony. I'll see you all there. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about this while I'm doing some treasure hunting. So we met the king at the battlements, this location exactly. And of course he talked about the imposter from Moonbrook. Yeah, the one that stole the mark. Yes, I said that right. Stole the mark. So what happened was, she was inquiring on some other things that she should inquire. Also, after that, we were given the rainbow drop. Those familiar with the Dragon Quest series, you should know what that's about. He's basically telling us, the king here, go into the, you guessed it, the Dragonlord's castle and go see the Dragonlord, thinking that Dragonlord's an imposter. It sounds like, I don't know if we have an ally or we have to rematch against the Dragonlord. We'll have to see. Then again, evil never dies. I'm interested to do that, but we're not going to do it in this video or the next one. We'll do some more exploring of the Dragon Quest 1 lands. That's the first thing I want to knock out. With that, we're done with everything for now. So we're basically out of here. Yes, folks, we are out of here. So, just exit the same way you came from. I'm decided just to walk it. I'm going to say is we got some nice loot. Well, mainly the scroll and the mini-mail and the rainbow drop. I mean, come on, that was really cool. And we didn't have to work hard for it this time. Yeah, for those who know the references of the history of the rainbow drop, you know how much work you had to get that item. Not this time, though. So let's get out of here. Here's a recap for the video. So after taking a nice stroll to Castle Town of Tantegel, we visit the town part. We got the Bang Scroll. Yeah, that's a very powerful spell. Takes out all enemies. After that, we win the castle, got ourselves another mini-mail. Then we saw the king. Yeah, he was drunk. That was very rude. After that, we went to the battlements. And, of course, he was giving our concerns after the Princess of Moonbrook told what happened to her kingdom. And we got the rainbow drop. In the next Dragon Quest II HD-2D remake walkthrough video, we're going to two towns, the towns of Cole and Remake. Yes, we're hitting two at once. This is it for my Dragon Quest II HD-2D remake, part 17, Castle Town Tantegel. This is Lord Fent signing off. Thanks for watching and have a great day or night, and do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. I'm going to go ahead and take out this slime for looking at me very funny.